There are a few other forms of finance that it's worthwhile social enterprises and charities knowing more about. Crowdfunding is one way of raising finance, but the term does cover a wide range of methods that can be used to do this. So these will include donations and grants, which are not repayable, to equity and debt, which are forms of social investment. Crowdfunding does exactly what it says on the tin, and it enables organisations to raise money from a crowd of individual investors. Often organisations might use an online platform like Crowdfunder or FX, for example, to help them. The amounts donated or invested are often very small. And equity or debt raised using crowdfunding is repaid to investors on an agreed basis, sometimes with interest on top. Social Investment Tax Relief, or the acronym SITR, is a tool that can be used with a combination of other products. It's actually a tax break for individual investors into eligible charities and social enterprises. How it works: investors get 30% off the cost of their investment off their next income tax bill, provided certain conditions are met. So, as an example, if an investor makes £100 investment into an eligible organisation, they can claim £30 back. So essentially only putting £70 of their capital at risk. They also may receive interest on top. Investors can't sell their shares or have their loan repaid for a minimum of 3 years and a day, although they can receive interest on the loans during the period of their investment. Social impact bonds, or another acronym, SIBs, are outcomes-based or payment by results contracts, where social investors pay for an organisation or a number of organisations to deliver a service. For example, helping homeless people to find a place to live. And the government or local authority commissioner of the service then repays the investors with interest if the service is successful. There are 4 main providers of social investment: specialist social investors, often referred to as fund managers, social banks, trusts and foundations, who alongside their grant making also offer an element of repayable finance, and then individual retail investors, who often invest through things like peer-to-peer lending or crowdfunding. But also not forgetting the main high street banks. If a social enterprise or charity has a good working relationship with their bank, it may well be that they're able to offer competitive rates for finance, and it's definitely worth exploring.